Hey guys, Marstengen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys some top tips for global players on how to best prepare yourselves for the 6th anniversary. Obviously this comes to global early July. People always ask as soon as it starts kicking off on JP, but it's always the same time every year. And obviously it's a couple of months away, but there's a few things that you can do to get yourself ready in advance, so you're not like rushing to do things at the last minute. Because obviously one of the big benefits of being on global is we know what's coming, so we know how to plan ahead. So the first thing, which, I mean, this applies mostly to free-to-play players or people who don't spend a lot of money on the game, like maybe a little bit here or there. Do not summon on every single banner that comes out. I feel like this is common sense, right? But like if you've summoned on the Turles banner, you've already made a terrible mistake. Summoning for Gogeta, I think, was a good idea just because he is so good, and there was quite a lot of time between him coming out and the anniversary. Plus, they made his banner a lot better with the discount steps and adding Gohan. Obviously, no one should have touched this. The next big thing that's coming for Global, I know we're looking at JP's schedule, so some of this is out of order, but the next big thing coming to Global is going to be Bojack. Now, because Gohan was put onto Gogeta's banner, I'm assuming he's going to be replaced, which massively lowers the value of Bojack's banner. Unless they put on, like, the physical Angel Frieza, which I think is unlikely because he's still so new. Anyone they could put on in Gohan's place, I think it reduces the value of the banner. Unless they put Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on there, which I think is next to impossible to happen. So, Bojack is really good. His team is really good, but he's not really necessary. Like, if you're a whale and you summon a lot and you've pulled LR Jiren and you pulled LR Turles, then you probably kind of want to get Bojack because their team, they go together on his team. His team is really good. But for most people, I would say that he probably is a skip. Then, of course, the Gohan banner we got on Global at the same time, so this is out of order, but Saiyan Day is going to be the next big thing that comes up after Bojack. Now, that's where things could get a little bit dicey, because they could potentially drop some super hype stuff, and that is the thing that will kind of throw a wrinkle into this plan, especially when we talk about units that you should start preparing, because obviously we might find out like a unit might get an easy A in Saiyan Day, and then you want to get them like link leveled or whatever, but we can't really speak to that because we don't know what's going to happen. So the next big thing after that is the Dual Dokkan Fest with Janemba and Pikkon. If we look at the Goku, this is when Goku and Vegeta came out last year. This is around May time. So when these guys drop, we are about 2 months away from the anniversary. So I don't know if honestly their banners are that worth summoning on. I mean, obviously the fusions do return, the LR fusions. Tech Boo and Gotenks return, I think, for the first time for Global. Like, I personally don't have the Boo, I only have a 55% Gotenks. But for these banners, they're not going to be super worth for a lot of people. We probably get discounted steps, and then we do get tickets as well, plus the 3+1. But I would imagine most people should probably not be going hard on these banners. So, and then we move up, and then we get to the anniversary. Now, the other thing we have to remember, of course, is 2 years in a row now, the first Dokkan Fest after the anniversary has come to Global before the anniversary. So last year it was Beerus, the year before that it was Kid Goku. So it seems quite likely that that's going to happen again. And obviously at this point, we don't know what that is. So if we cycle back through what we know, the Pikkon and Boo Janemba banners are probably a skip for most people. We don't know what Saiyan Day is going to be, but unless it's something crazy like game-changingly broken hype or like your favorite character, probably going to be kind of a skip. And then Bojack, as good as he is, potentially a skip. I mean, if they do something like with Gogeta again, where there's a couple of discounted multis, then maybe throw a few multis at it, but other than that, it is going to be mostly a skip. So the next big thing, and it kind of goes hand in hand with summoning, especially if you are going to do a few summons along the way, make sure you are saving your red coins, because this is the Goku banner, and then this is the Vegeta banner. So the day the banner comes out, all these units get added to the coin shop. So obviously obviously apart from the new ones, the huge bonus here is the STR Goku Vegeta, and the Bootanks. It's going to be their first time returning on Global, unless they throw them in on Saiyan Day, which is very unlikely. So yeah, hype, right? Like they're who my red coins have been saved for. I think I have 1,400 at the moment. Now, obviously, you should do your summons on the banner first because you don't want to buy like a copy of Bootanks and a copy of Vegito and then do your summons and pull like 6 Vegitos and no Bootankses, right? Because then you'll be mad. So make sure you do your summons first. But even units like the Gohan and the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I still only have 1 dupe in this Gohan after all this time. And Cell, I think I might only have 1 as well. I think I only have 1 in Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So there's a couple of units that are going to be very valuable. I usually think LRs are the only things you should spend red coins on. But Kefla and Vegeta are obviously very good. Blue Kaioken Goku, because the whole anniversary is about reps of Universe 7. He's one of the best leaders for the team. Beerus Goku. Obviously some good units on here. So this is the ample place to be spending your red coins. But like I say, make sure you do that after you've done your summoning. And then the final big thing is a couple of units that you guys should be prioritizing. So first of all, we have this man right here, referred to as MVP 17. And I think this anniversary kind of solidifies him as being one of the MVPs. Now, with all the new units, if you get them all, you pull all the new LRs, you can run like a full LR reps of Universe 7 or Universe Survival Saga team. But this guy is super, super good. He fits in really well with a lot of the new units. Obviously, he provides key and defense to the rest of the team. As well as having Tournament of Power. Like, he's just a really solid unit for the Universe 7 team. And because he fits in so well with both of the Legendary Summon LRs, he's going to be a unit that you really want to be running on your team. So if you have this guy already, but you haven't really started doing that yet, I would put him near the top of the list for units that you want to start link leveling before the anniversary. Because if you get to the anniversary and you start pulling some of these hype new cards, and you have him at full level 10 links, your team is just going to be overall improved by him having that full power up. So the next big one, of course, is the Int UI Goku. So he gets an easy A during the anniversary. Everybody was pretty shocked that before even finishing the 120 leaders, Dokkan decided to drop the first category leader easy A. We all thought they were going to do Blue Evolution Vegeta as well, but seems like they're not going to do that. But UI Goku, when he easy A's, now obviously people compare him quite a lot to the STR LR. Both of them are good in different situations. But one thing I would say for me personally, this UI Goku becomes the de facto best Realm of Gods category leader. 3 key 160 across the board. Because Beerus is probably the best leader overall because of his leader skill. But unless you want to run him on main rotation with like a Whis, he doesn't really help out the team. Like, if you're somebody like me and you want your Realm of Gods team to be like Vegito Blue, Blue Gogeta, UI Goku, Beerus doesn't really fit in very well. So if you're running like double Beerus leads, the one that floats into the 3rd spot just doesn't really do a lot. And then obviously Zamasu is more geared towards an extreme team. You could use him, but again, like Beerus, he's going to kind of float in on the 3rd spot and not really do anything. So whilst you do have to sacrifice using the LR, having double Int UI Goku leads and then putting on units like the LR Blue Fusions, Physical Vegito Blue, like that team is just going to be so ridiculously powerful that I think it makes him one of the best choices. So obviously, if you get to link leveling him now, you can have him full level 10 links for when the anniversary hits. So on the topic of UI Goku, we obviously have this guy. Now bear in mind, because he's a free-to-play unit and all of the events come back during the anniversary, there's no need to like use keys or anything to farm him up now. But if the event ever goes live between now and the anniversary again, or you're somebody like me where you have like 200 story keys because you never use them, you could start farming up the extra copies of him. Obviously, this is how we have him on Global at the moment. He gets an Awakening, and then he gets an Easy A. So you need to farm up like a spare copy to SA5 ready to go. And then once he gets his Easy A, whilst I don't feel like he replaces either of the other UIs in like most scenarios, he's really good as a support unit. So if you want to run a Universe Survival Saga team, even if you're focusing more on characters from the other universes, just having this guy floating in the 3rd spot, he's providing 30% attack and defense, 3 key, he has the chance to dodge, and he has pretty decent stats as well. So even if you wanted to run like a team where your main rotations are like the Kale and Cauliflas, LR Kale and Caulifla, Kefla with maybe Kaba floating around for the STR support, this guy is a perfect unit to run in that team because he has prepared for battle. He has Shattering the Limit like a lot of the other free-to-play units, obviously Tournament of Power, and then he gives this really solid support. So I do think he's actually worth investing in a little bit. You're probably never going to run him on Realm of Gods or Reps of Universe 7 over the other UI Gokus, but he is still a solid unit for other Universe Survival Saga teams, I think. And then, of course, the final one, the most recent addition that kind of blew everyone away, the first summonable LR EZA. So 2 groundbreaking EZAs in this anniversary. The LR, Goku, and Frieza. So again, they've been out for quite some time now. Even if you only have them at 55%, now is the perfect time to start link leveling them so you can have them at full level 10 links, ready for the anniversary. Because then once you EZA them, even at 55% with full level 10 links, they are going to be absolutely ridiculous. And they have experienced fighters, which I'm pretty sure this Goku has as well, yeah. So, again, like, you're not likely to run this guy over other UIs, but he'll work really well with supporting these guys. And because of the way their EZA changed how they can get their extra attack, they're now not reliant on being run with a unit like TN or MVP 17 to attack lower before they can attack, because a whole bunch of other statuses will allow them to get their extra key. So if you're somebody who likes to level a bunch of units all on one team, you can literally just put like this guy, and this guy all on like a super types team and just start link leveling them straight away. So there you go. Those are my top tips for things you guys can start doing right now to get ready for the anniversary. I have started link leveling all of these guys already, so I think that's a good way to get started. Don't summon on every single banner, and make sure you save your red coins for those beautiful LR anniversary banners. So let me know what your guys' plans are down below. How are you prepping for the anniversary? Are you hyped already? I know it's a long way away for Global, but it's going to be pretty exciting. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below to my Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.